I would say this based on my own understanding. Maskandi music is our cultural music. According to the research I have done, it started right here in Bulawayo in the early 30s. By then it was not Maskandi, it was Maskanda. Even the rhythm, it was different from the one we are having now. Back then it was just a man and his box guitar. He will play his box guitar and then sing along without any backing instrument or backing vocalist. The first man to do that was George Sibanda. I hear he was from somewhere in Tabazinduna there, but he started this right here, Bulawayo, in the early 30s. This genre is very big, especially in the southern region, here in Matebeleland. I guess it's the biggest genre, though it's not getting enough airplay and enough recognition in the country, but it's a very big genre, and it's growing. It's growing very fast. I'm sure if we were to go to any school or anywhere in the southern region and ask even the little kids, do you know Maskandi music? Everyone knows Maskandi music. And some kids, when they see me walking around the streets and they see this headgear on my head, they start singing Maskandi songs, which shows that this genre is big and is known. That's an interesting question. You know, I've always loved Maskandi music. Back then, I didn't know much about this genre. I just fell in love with music since I was a kid. I would listen to a lot of Isxaxa, Umfazi Omnyama, Phuzi Khemesi, Hasheli Mhlophe, Twalofu Namankentshane, then Bhekumuzi Luthuli. Those were my favorite Maskandi artists. And as time went on, as I started digging deeper into this genre, I found out that it was from right here, Bulawayo. That's when the interest grew. I then said I must do something to revive this genre and to make people aware that this is our own music, this is our own genre that we must be proud of as the people of Bulawayo. That's when the idea of Maskandi emuntwinin movement came up. But it took me a very long time for this movement to start. At first I didn't know anyone. I didn't know any Maskandi musician from this side. Of course they were there. I saw them on Facebook, and sometimes I would hear their music from Abo Malaicha, because this music was not being played on our national radio stations. I started looking for them. I think it was 2009. That's when I started looking for Maskandi artists so that we can do this Maskandi emuntwinin movement. Fortunately enough, in 2016, I was the MC kumgubho wenkosi uMzilikazi, and there were few Maskandi artists who were performing there. I remember there was Abafana bakagodlwayo eSgadibi, there was Insukamini and Amabhukudwana. I loved the performances. and especially from Insugamini, because their songs, they were so cultural. Bezivuselela yabona ubuyithi bethu njengabantu besintwini. So I loved that thing so much. Then I approached the leader of Insugamini, Chris Ncube. He is the man who gave me hope that there is hope, there is future in Maskandi music, because the man was so humble and he wanted to listen. He showed interest and he gave me that zeal yokuthi lami ngiphushe and make this thing happen. I must say, in Maskandi music, we still have got a long way to go. There are a lot of genres out there who have been receiving enough airplay. We have been having shows all over the country since kudala. But Maskandi, especially here in Zimbabwe, to some people this genre is new. They don't know Maskandi as much as they know other genres like Irumba. In the past, if you spoke about music in southern region, everyone will tell you about Irumba, Ondolwane Super Sounds, or Abadala on Dux Malaxi, or Solomon Skuza and the likes. But no one will talk about Maskandi, no one will talk about George Swanda, no one will talk about Osabelo Mate and the likes, who are the pioneers of Maskandi music. So right now we are still struggling for market. We are still struggling for audience. Though a lot of people love Maskandi, but they love South African Maskandi artists. Abakafiki to a point where they appreciate our very own local artists. Some people still believe ukuthi if you do Maskandi music, uzamukuzenza umZulu or uzamukuzenza someone else. They don't know that this genre is actually originally from here.
Ngikhala ngothando, uthando, into enjani uthando, ngikhala ngothando, uthando, into enjani kuphela imali waphela nothando, uthando, into enjani uthando lwakho sithando lune-expiry date na ngibuka uthando lwakho kuphela uthando lwakho sithando lune-expiry date na ngibuka uthando lwakho kuphela ngikhala ngothando, uthando, into enjani uthando, ngikhala ngothando, uthando, intenjani kuphela imali yami kwaphela nothando uthando intenjani